And welcome back to a new episode 19 of TFC Modcraft. I say a new episode 19 because the one that I had previously made is gone, along with about an hour and a half's worth of other footage that I had that would have been episodes 20 and 21. And so, with this episode, I'll try to do a little bit of a recap. The plumbing down here that I have been fighting with to get things to work now is actually working pretty good. As a matter of fact, I've got a number of things sorted here. There is one change that I want to make. I've got marble going into the red power items chest, and there's no need for that. I'm going to send it, let's see, light blue, cyan, whatever you call that color. So I need to go up and make some paint for that. I've gotten a lot of items, as you saw, set to sort into a lot of these chests automatically. And there's a lot of stuff in this chest, and yes, there's stuff coming in through a teleport pipe, and I will get to that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get the rest of the steps of making up paint. Okay. I don't see any empty paint cans. Okie doke. We'll get some tin. I believe that's it. I have to look real quick. Yeah, just tin plate, which is iron and tin. Okay. I only need enough for one more paint can for right now. Okay, so I got a lot of the automation going. The business with the machines, they're all working. I have the extractor in place. I still need to get a compressor put together, and I am considering the suggestion that was made that I should perhaps move all these machines down below. I am thinking about that, but then again, if I do that, this area up here is going to be empty. So I don't know. And besides, there are occasions when I want to do something with a machine manually, so I'm still thinking about that, and we'll figure that out. Okay, let's get some paint cans. Alright, paint. Let's get the dye first, because I want light blue for this. Light blue paint, okay. One paintbrush. Alright, put some of this away. Alright. So what I'm going to do here, get over here. Yeah, right there. It would help if I remembered to pick up some pneumatic tube. Not that I'm going to need a whole stack of it, but alright, pneumatic tube there. Paint that light blue. And now any marble will go into that chest, and I ought to set up a few other things to go in there. Like, for example, obsidian and smooth stone. Uranium should go into the red power. I guess clay can go in there. Alright, so obsidian, stone, uranium should go into red power. No, that's a industrial craft thing. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and do something here, because that chest is almost full. Turn this thing on, and we have stuff coming out of here, getting painted and sent to its various destinations. This chest here is set aside for things that the machine, the sorter, doesn't know where to send them. And I've gotten the full floor covered up with covers. I even got the hollow cover here for the pipes coming through the floor. And here we have dirt, sand, and gravel is coated yellow. It's going right past that because most of those slots are full. And ditto with the gravel, which is coated pink. They come over here and end up going through those pipes to get burned up in the energy condenser, which will serve to add to diamonds. Things coming out of the furnaces here, they get coated red. This retriever pulls them out and coats them blue. Well, actually, coated red is going to the furnaces, excuse me. The things get pulled out of the furnaces. This retriever coats them blue and sends them down here where they go into the iron and other, well, metals chest. Anyway, so that's working. And it's doing a pretty good job of pulling stuff out of this chest pretty quickly. Alright, go ahead and break that up so I can show it. Okay. Yeah, it's pulling stuff out of there. Apparently not in any particular order. It's just yanking stuff out. No, actually I see the numbers going up. What's going on here? Did I not get the right shade of blue? Maybe that one's it. Okay, it looks like stuff is going where it needs to now. Alright, not a critical mess, not a crucial, super bad problem. I simply selected the wrong color, apparently. Okay. Alright. Get some covers down here again. You know what? I'm going to leave that open just so I can see down in there. Because that's a useful diagnostic. Okay, now, as to where is all this coming from? Well, let's go have a look. See, one of the things that I have done in terms of getting things figured out and whatnot, once I got all this going, I got over this way where I had run the filler a while back, and I set up a quarry. I have a power teleport pipe that is receiving power from my combustion engines in the former base over there, and an item teleport pipe that is taking the items from the quarry and teleporting it back into that chest in there. This quarry is, well, frankly, it's the maximum possible size. And I see some lava over here I'm going to have to do something about really quick, because this drill head here will stop if it encounters lava until you deal with it. And that, of course, is the reason that I had placed water blocks in 3 of the corners, so that it would eventually fill this thing up and prevent lava problems. And as you can see, it's moving at a pretty good pace, being powered by 3 combustion engines. It takes about roughly an hour or so to clear 1 level. Remember, I said this was a maximum possible size of this thing. Hello. Spider, I really don't need you interrupting me. That's rude. So, that's about where we stand here, and finishing out that sorting and processing system and getting this quarry set up took about, like I said, probably about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours. And yes, there was a lot of fail involved, but I've learned from it, and that's the important part. And also, I'm sure that by now you have noticed a change and an improvement in the sound quality, in that the rustling wind noise that I've been fighting for quite some time is no longer present. And that is because just the other day I tried out fraps on this machine. I had been recording with Bandicam, and I noticed something right away in that trial, that fraps did not produce that god-awful hideous noise that I've been fighting with. And so I went ahead and got fraps. I went ahead and bought it. And now I'm using that for my recording. Apparently Bandicam was doing okay on the laptop, but on the desktop it is not handling sound sufficiently well to not be producing that hideous god-awful noise. And I'm happy with that. Well, in the meantime, I am going to kind of sit here and babysit the quarry and gloat a little bit. And then come daylight, we'll figure out what to do next. Alright, drill head's coming along here, and as it cuts the ground out from under that water, it will spread farther. And each time it cuts a layer out from under the water, it will spread a little farther out until eventually, from all 3 corners, it will pretty much cover the entire quarry and automatically take care of any lava that is found. And so I've been thinking about it, and what I need to do something about the input chest on the other end. Because for one thing, it's not being emptied out very quickly. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bump it down to a 1-second timing. And I think that should bring stuff out of it a little faster. Well, actually now it's pulling stuff out just about the same rate that it's going in. So let's take that down a little bit. 0.8 seconds. I wonder if I dare set it going any faster. Let's try it. every half second. Well, we've got cobble, dirt, sand, gravel going through there very quickly, all headed over there to be dumped into the energy condenser. And now the chest is empty. So I think I will set that time back up a little bit. And I'm just going to set it back to 2 seconds, because the reason it had backlogged so much is because I had it turned off for a while. And that will be sufficient, I think. But I do want to do something with that chest. Honestly, what I'd like to do is replace it with an ender chest, because that way I could carry the other end of that ender chest, another one with the same color code, with me, so that when I'm mining, and I would be doing mining even with that quarry going, because I would be going down mining looking for diamonds and stuff, and this way when my inventory gets full I could just set the chest down, dump it all in there, and then pick it back up, knowing that the stuff will all get taken care of. Of course, the problem is the ender chests. Not only do they require ender pearls and obsidian, which I have or can get, blaze rods, which I do not have. So that is going to mean put a few things away and take a trip to the Nether and see if I can come up with some blaze rods. Which of course is going to mean finding a fortress, so on. Let's see, definitely bring the portal gun. I don't need the eyes. Put the pneumatic tube away. And let's see, I think that ought to be about it, so I'm going to head over here to the portal. And we'll take a little trip to the Nether and see if we can find another fortress. It occurred to me that it would be a good idea to have some food. Alright, I will go ahead and replant that later. For right now, just going to make up some bread. Alright, let's see what we can find in the Nether. Alright. Lots of flame and stuff here. I did learn something, though, about the Philosopher's Stone. That just like it can transmute stuff in the overworld, it can do so in the Nether. It transmutes netherrack into cobble. So that way, it's very easy to have a nice, solid, indestructible surface to stand on. Very good. Okay, now I am going to leave an orange portal there. And now let's go have a look around and see what it's going to take to find another fortress. Well, we might come into some blaze rods. Well, gee, that was fun. Not. Well, the problem is we need to get down lower if we're going to find anything even remotely resembling a fortress. Because from what I've seen, they don't typically appear high up. Is that a fortress? I think so. I don't want the ground I'm standing on blown away. Okay. Yes, that definitely looks like a fortress. And thanks to the portal gun, all I have to concern myself with for now is getting there. That is at least part of a fortress. Alright. Compensating for the insane level of darkness in here. Quite sure that I will have to go up a ways to get to the actual deck of this thing. All right. I'm going to wish I brought more torches, aren't I? That's okay. There is a cure. And we have a stairway going up. Another one going down. More long corridors. Oh, I see netherwort. This is good. Collect the netherwort and the slow sand it was growing on. all of it. That will prove handy, I'm sure. And there's a blaze. And I'm out of torches, so blaze rod. All right. Okay, that was fun, but let's head back. All right. Head back over here to the base, and we'll do something with that. I am thinking about the idea of setting up some kind of a blaze farm. However, for the moment, I'm going to take my solitary blaze rod. I'm going to make sure this thing knows about it. And then I'm going to target blaze rods and start dumping stuff in here. I guess you can't do another brick stairs. How about that? Okay. All right. Let's see what we can get for a few stacks of marble. Mind you, at the moment, all I need is like 8 blaze rods, and that's not going to happen, is it? So we'll do it this way. It doesn't seem to like that. What's the cost of these things? 1,500 EMC each. $7 and $8. All right. And I'll need 2 diamonds. Do I have any ender pearls? Or do I need to go... I either need to go hunting or fishing in the EMC for them. It's nighttime, so let's go hunting. Okay. Do we have ender twits anywhere when we want them? I'm thinking probably not. Well, we've got zombies and villagers. What are these villagers doing out at this hour? And there's so many of them here. I could have sworn I blocked these guys off, didn't I? I remember blocking a bunch of villagers into a village. Well, apparently not. At least not this village. Oh well. That is something for another time. Where did that come from? Oh, you turd. Well, at least they will have all burned up by the time I get there. And oh look, I have rotten flesh. All right. Get out of my way, you. Alright. Maybe it wasn't in this world that I blocked all those village idiots in place. I suppose I need to do that, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. In fact, I think right now it's a good time to head on back, since the Endermen are not proving to be useful. Alright, we'll just get Ender Pearls the old-fashioned way. We'll use the transmutation table. As soon as we can put enough EMC into it. How about using something I've got tons of? Alright, that should be enough Ender Pearls to last me for a while. Alright. Ender chest, obsidian, wool, and yeah, I like that. Okay, I believe I have some wool up here. And obsidian. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, chests, not diamonds. Okay. Alright, I am going to change that to frequency, to receiving false, just for a moment. Let that stuff go in, let it get pulled out. Alright, now I'm going to break this chest. And drop down an ender chest. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it coated white. Alright, receiving true, stuff is coming through, and we're all good to go. And now this chest, I can use that one to take with me when I'm mining looking for diamonds, which I'm going to be doing soon here too. Oh well, good grief. Note to self, that drill can make an awful mess of the ground, or the floor, or whatever you want to call it. That solid thing you stand on, you know what I mean. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take some time out. Put the blue portal back over at the construction site, and then I'm going to go mining for diamonds. because as neat as it is to have that device automatically growing diamonds for me, it is slow, and I'm going to be needing a bunch of diamonds going forward, so it's time to go mining. And now with this ender chest thing, I don't have to have the problem of quitting mining just because my inventory is full, because I can dump it all in that chest to be processed. Alright. And I'm going to get working on that, and I'll catch you later.